Well, it's been in the talks for a while now, but it might just be closer to reality than you think. Well, China is pushing for a new regional bloc that can serve as an alternative to South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, also known as SAARC. And no points for guessing, its partner in diplomacy, it's Pakistan. Remember, the SAARC has become defunct after New Delhi refused to share the table with Islamabad over its role in terror attacks on Indian soil. Several questions emerged at the very outset as to what purpose will this new bloc serve, which countries will join and which ones will be left out of the cluster. Let's break that down for you. According to reports, discussions between Islamabad and Beijing to potentially replace SAARC have progressed further. This comes at the backdrop of China's efforts in advancing its influence in South Asia, overshadowing India in its own neighbourhood. Experts believe that such a move could not just rejig the dynamics of regional cooperation, but also the fact that leaving India out of future roadmap could have its own share of repercussions. Experts also predict that trade and economic imbalance and a void in crisis management should an alternate SAARC without India, minus India, gets materialized. Now, back in June, Bangladeshi officials reportedly attended a meeting in China's Kunming that had the new bloc as the focal point for discussion. However, Dhaka remained tight-lipped about it with no indication of an alliance as of yet. However, the challenges faced by SAARC as a grouping are not completely unknown. In 1985, SAARC was formed by 7 founders, including India, and later joined by Afghanistan in 2007. Of late, it is being increasingly termed as defunct or non-operational, and the signs could not get any more clear. First, in 2016, when India withdrew from a planned summit citing Pakistan's support for terrorists attacking an army base in Kashmir, and post-Pahalgam terror attack in April, followed by India's Operation Sindoor, the bilateral equations remained fraught, with more tensions than ever. With New Delhi limiting its engagement with Islamabad at global forums, and this gap between New Delhi and Islamabad is exactly what China is planning to cash on. Over the years, China has also made major inroads in the bloc, especially through projects like the Belt and Road Initiative or the BRI, a partnership it shares with Pakistan. As per experts, this is Beijing's strategic move to secure energy routes besides connectivity and perhaps counter India's dominance by creating a new regional order. However, it is easier said than done, with countries like Sri Lanka, Bhutan and Nepal likely to step back if India gets weeded out from the new bloc, given their dependence on New Delhi for export of food, vaccines and other essentials. The question is, amid all of this, would a China-led SAARC sustain? More questions than answers at this point of time.